Warning, the following program may contain scenes that are objectionable, rude, distasteful, and downright offensive. Also may contain the odd cuss word, beer can, and even a cigarette or two. Parents are strongly cautioned. This is not your typical hunting and cooking show. All footage taken has been certified authentic by the Heeb and Rob team. The Heeb and Rob Show is brought to you by Backyard Wildlife, Canadian-made products for Canadian white-tailed deer. Also brought to you by LEM Products. From field to table, trust the LEM label. Lacrosse Footwear, since 1897. Bradley Smokers. Savor the flavor.
What's our next adventure, boys?
Bear.
Bear.
And it is way up in northern Quebec. By far our most rugged adventure yet.
Remote.
Oh.
Where do we stay?
We're going to stay up at your experts. Rob Argue has the little camp nestled on the lake.
Mosquitoes are crazy up there. They buzz at 2 octaves lower.
The Persephone cannot come.
Oh, stop it.
We will be lucky to get horses up these roads,
What
boys.
if I put chains and a bush plow on it? We still can't do that?
No way. We'll see what you're made of up there, Heeb.
Oh yeah, that's that far out in the woods, is it?
Way out. Luke is the bear baiter.
Oh really?
Like a third generation bear baiter.
He's like a masturbator.
Ooh, give me something. Give me something.
Here we are loading up at Mr. Argues. Where are we heading, Rob?
We are heading Lac Cantoskekamak for our bear hunt.
Nice.
We're heading to Here's how Heeb.
Well, folks, we're off to do a bear hunting episode. We're going up to northern Quebec, where our guide Rob Argue, which in French is Argui, I just learned that recently, is going to show us what it's all about.
This is the Lièvre River, which is like the Rabbit River, snowshoe hares in Lièvre.
Okay.
So it flows, our camp is actually at the headwaters of the Lièvre River, and it flows all the way into the Gatineau into the Ottawa. Bears are basically the same as deer and moose, which they're called crepuscular. Humans are diurnal, which means they're most active during the day, and then you have other animals that are nocturnal, most active at night, and then deer, moose, bears, which are crepuscular. They're basically more active sort of that dawn and dusk.
So we've been on this dusty road for about 2.5 hours now, heading into the Upper Laurentians.
C'est ça. Il y a 3 personnes. Mais moi j'ai déjà payé pour tout mon cap de membre. Ouais. La mienne, Rob Argue, A-R-G-U-E.
Enjoying the drive?
I was just thinking you won't be able to open those trap seats for a week.
Oh, man.
Bumpy.
Okay. Okay, so we're up at Pouvoirie Sans Lac Sud, which is an outfitter in the area of Les Hautes-Laurentides, which is in northern Quebec, and we're here to do a bear hunt this year.
Bonjour, my name is Marcel. I'm with my good friend Luke, and we're going to go through the technique for getting the bear, and this is what we do. How do we load this? What happened?
Take that and put that here.
What is that? What's this?
This donuts with bacon grease and molasses.
And this bring the bear in and we hunt.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Shall we put a little bit?
Our vanilla.
How long have you been a bear masturbator?
For a long time. My father was, he have a lease, not fitter before.
Your father was
Yes.
the bear masturbator.
Yes.
And he taught you.
Yes.
Very nice. Very good.
Trapping, hunting, and everything.
Yeah, run in family, masturbate. Nice.
Yes.
Very good.
Well, I've been up here about 2 hours now. It's 5 o'clock. Luke dropped me off around 3:30, 3 o'clock. Haven't seen anything but a few squirrels, a couple of birds.
Alright, we're set up, we're in, we're camoed. All kinds of tracks around it. And we're gonna hopefully put a crossbow bolt through a bear, a big one. We're maybe 20 yards from the bait, so anything comes in should be a slam dunk. I took some shots at the target before we came out and pure bullseye, baby. So wish me luck.
Well, Rob, it's day 2 of the bear hunt. It's raining like a son of a gun out,
Yeah, it's not the best of weather for sure.
but bears don't seem to bother. The rain doesn't seem to bother them, does it?
No, I think what it bothers is our partners, Rob and cameraman Randy, have chosen to stay in the camp because it's nice and warm and cozy with the fire, but we'll show them that it's worth going out in the rain, hopefully, right?
No guts, no glory, baby.
Pouring rain tonight, we're not going hunting. We're gonna have a couple bevies and supper, and then we're gonna shoot a bear tomorrow.
Boy, oh boy, this is relentless. But holy cow, little by little, I'm getting drenched. Been up in the tree stand for about 4 hours now. All I saw was that moose. It's raining like a son of a gun still. Got about another hour left to light. This is the witching hour, as they say. So hopefully we'll see something.
I can't go. I tell you, not only the stinkiest outhouse I've ever been in, but by far the most spectacular view I've ever had in an outhouse.
It's 6:45. Prime time, baby. If my bolt can penetrate the black flies, I've got a great angle at the bear.
Now here I am. Luke dropped me off at what he calls the Indian dump. The old Indian dump. I prefer to call it the Native American Waste Management Facility. There's fresh bear tracks. There's fresh bear crap. This place feels like there are bears around. You put a bunch of new bait out, poured some molasses on the barrel, heated up the barrel. So let's hope that today's our day. This is our last day of the bear hunt.
Got almost 6 hours. We're sitting the whole time, and we're gonna get a bear, and then we're gonna take it over to Heeb's camp and show them what one looks like. So far, the outfitter says that they haven't got anything, so that's good news. But this is a primo spot. We were looking at a bunch bunch of tracks. There is a monster here. So, wish me luck.
I haven't seen anything. This should be called waiting, not hunting. Well, folks, that's it for the bear hunting. No luck this year. So John the guide was he was kind enough to give us this jambon bear meat to do our cook-off with.
I'm looking forward to thawing her out and cooking it off.
So I was walking through the bush looking for some mushrooms actually for my wild bear cook-off, and I came upon some wild ginseng. I think I'm going to use some of this in the bear as my secret ingredient. Yeah, it's growing right in a clump inside some tree roots here. So there it is. Oh, Rob, you're going to have another tough fight on your hands this cook-off.
What you got with you this week?
My expert chef this week is none other than JJ Stewart.
JJ, nice to meet you.
Time for the bear cook-off!
Heeb. That's B-E-A-R.
Well, what the hell are we doing standing here naked? Let's get cooking.
Let's get cooking!
Let's go, boys!
Yeah, we're gonna use a blowtorch today, Robbie, to light this barbecue up. We got some cedar pucks here. Hopefully add some nice smoky flavor to our bear. We got about 25 minutes to wait here before this thing's all set and ready to go.
Nice.
Hey boys, here are your aprons.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, thank you.
We're draining our bear out of the marinade. Our marinade consists of garlic, rosemary, thyme, and buttermilk. Okay. Dump it right in.
Dump it right in.
We have sage stems. We're going to use that as our smoke pack. We're going to seal it up tight, poke a couple holes in it. It's going to smoke while we have our bear in there. Flipping the bear.
Cherries are nice and plump, and I'm going to put some sour cherries in with the bear as well. The beautiful plump wild cherries. This time of year you can pick the section of the garlic that sends up a little shoot. That's called the scape. And I'll chop up a little garlic scape and put it in with the bear. These little lily buds are great to eat. They're good raw, good quick fried. So we're going to put a little bit of lily bud in our bear as well. As I took the bear and I marinated it in a little bit of teriyaki sauce with some fresh orange juice and some ginger. Delicious, absolutely delicious. And as any good Jewish chef will tell you, you have to cook with kosher salt. It's a must. We don't want to do too much to these cherries because we're going to throw them in the stir fry later. So I just want a tiny little bit of sweetener on them. You know what, I decided to chuck a couple of nice green tomatoes in there too. See how that adds to the flavor. Oh, that's good. That's better than good. That's amazing. Quick little grill on the old bear. Give it some nice grill flavor. Grill marks.
Okay, Heeb, come on over. Let's get this straightened out here.
Okay, what's up?
Since there was no shooting of the bear,
Right.
the judges will be the only ones deciding the winner of this competition.
That's true.
I thought it'd be fair that we just do the coin toss to who presents the meals first.
Okay, sounds fair.
So who wants to call it in the air?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Tails.
Tails it is. You get choice if you're correct. Heads.
I'll go first.
First one to display their dish will be Heeb in this round.
Woo! Wish me luck.
We'll see you in a bit.
I'm going to try and win without sabotage this time. If I lose again, full-on sabotage. Food terrorism.
Oh, we got some nice smoky flavor in there. That was only 25 minutes there. It's coming apart nice and good for you.
Nice and tender.
Okay. Now what we're going to be cooking with is a lambic style cherry beer. All right, so now we've got our bear cooked down quite a bit. All the juices have come out of it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hit it with half that bottle of beer. And we're going to let that reduce a little bit. That's just about where we want it. Okay, now you want to hit it with some demi-glace.
Half?
Half of that, yep. Boom, right into there.
Stir it in.
Oh, it'll just melt down into there, fine and dandy. You can throw the cover back on it.
Okay.
Heeb, where are your helpers?
I think they got stuck at the bar. Hey, Jay, did you take the grill cleaner scraper brush? No? All right. Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a See what I have to put up with? I sure could use a martini. If anybody's listening.
Likes them dirty.
Try it on that. I'll deliver this to the
Deliver
Heeb.
that one and I'll shake another one.
Absolutely.
Thanks, sir.
Special delivery, bud.
Thank you, Kev.
He says you like them dirty. How is it?
Oh my God, that's a good one. Dirty, just like I like my martinis and my women.
Okay, we're just in the primary stages of making our bread, so we're boiling potatoes for the bread. Our potatoes are done, we're going to take them over and drain them. And I'm going to start to rice the potatoes.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, for those of you at home that don't know what ricing potatoes means, like me, it means forcing them through a sieve to get them really, really fine and smooth. We're rendering down our pork belly.
Your pork belly has been cured with brown sugar, black pepper, and garlic.
So she's rendering down pretty nice. So we're going to dump our flour into the big bowl here. Next I'm going to strain some of our pork fat rendering.
Okay, now we're going to put a couple of spritzes with some truffle oil here.
Truffle oil.
Yeah.
White truffle oil.
I'll take the liberty of pouring in your buttermilk here. Okay. Now we've got our bread pan here. Perfect. Now with our veggies, they're looking nice and browned off on the edges. That nice caramelization happening there. It's from the sugars, naturally occurring sugars within the vegetables themselves. We haven't added any honey or anything else.
Yeah, JJ is pretty confident. I mean, I'm not going to take anything for granted. I was pretty sure I was going to win before too.
This is a little glaze I made out of wild cherries this morning. Okay, are we ready? Oh, this is nice. This is very nice.
He made the New York Times bestseller list with his book Beautiful Women and Beer, Mr. Kevin Fisher. Woo! Next to him, a principal, a connoisseur of fine cuisine with a flair for Italian, a spicy dish herself. Ladies and gentlemen, ciao bella Carmela! Woo! This man sat in a hot tub for 11 days just for the opportunity to be a judge on the Heeb and Rob show. Put your hands together for Brad Spido! Ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together for Heeb!
Hello, judges. How are you this fine day?
Very well, very well. This is looking excellent. My goodness.
Very succulent. Moist.
I'm getting kind of a sweet and sour taste to it.
That's the Oriental idea.
Definitely Oriental.
Certainly a good blend of like colors here on the plate.
And I like the fact that it's a lot of natural ingredients. Goes well with wild meat.
All right, guys, I see Rob coming down the laneway. Let's hear it for Rob! And Chef JJ!
JJ and I prepared a bear carbonade and is served on potato and buttermilk bannock. We braised it and stewed it and added some flavors, some herbs, rosemary, thyme,
Now, before you
sage.
braised it, you had some marinating going on?
Yeah, we marinated in buttermilk, garlic,
For how long?
salt and pepper. An hour.
Appealing as well. The,
Yes,
the
it is.
height on it.
It's got some verticality to this.
That's the knife you broke the bear down with. Jeez.
Yeah, the plating is very
Yes.
good, you guys.
Thank you.
Presentation?
Very nice.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The ingredients are also very appealing, very back to basics from the area.
I like the use of bannock with the bear.
Is this the same cut of bear?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Same cut.
Yeah.
Very rich flavor to the beef.
What
to the bear.
what flavor jumps out at you the most?
Kind of a rich, sweet, savory flavor to the marinade.
Right.
A bit of a smoky.
Carmel, do you use the wild smoky flavor?
There's
There's
a
a-
smoke, definitely a
Definitely.
smoky taste to it.
Right.
Yeah,
Do you think your reach advantage plays any part of this challenge?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, guys, the time is here. When you've decided a clear-cut winner,
Yep.
I'll count down 3, 2, 1. Raise your spatulas with either H or Rob in unison, and we'll find this week's victor. 3, 2, 1. Rob, Heeb, Rob! That was definitely a Rob win.
Good job. Good job.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Rob! And we got some live entertainment coming up, so don't go away!
Okay, we'd like to welcome everybody to another Heeb and Rob Hoedown. 1, 2, 3, 4.
While he's shrinking smaller now in this new time and place, places where he once roamed free, he cannot show his face. He sticks to the high places, he keeps his rage within. He longs for the way things once had been. And when he comes, you don't see a bear like this anywhere. Here he comes, you see the whites of his eyes. The world is changing faster now, it's not his.
Rob, you're next.
Don't be nervous, Robbie. Scalpel nurse.
Doctor, we have a bleeder!
Oi, enough already!